So friends, all of you must have written the prelims today and eagerly waiting for the key. Let us see the history paper, history questions first, the other key will discuss in subsequent things. ఈసారి హిస్టరీలో unlike last year, we have a good number of questions from Indian history also. Last time ఎక్కువ తెలంగాణ హిస్టరీ మీద ఇస్తే ఈసారి మిక్స్ అండ్ మ్యాచ్ టైప్లో ఇండియన్ హిస్టరీ అండ్ తెలంగాణ హిస్టరీలో ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. So basically, if you see, the questions are interesting, I should say. Let us see one by one. You may be having different series of question papers, right? So what we do is, we just discuss the questions, you can correspondingly see them. First question ఏంటంటే, the South India was the custodian of pure classical techniques of dance. The Devadasis kept the dance tradition alive by performing solo and dance drama. What are the dance dramas called in South India? Okay, అంటే దేవదాసి టెంపుల్ గాడ్స్ అనే దేవదాసి చేసినటువంటి సాంప్రదాయ నృత్యంలో ఎలా పిలిచేవాళ్ళు అని. ఇందులో 4 ఆప్షన్స్ ఇచ్చారు. కురవాంజీస్, ఆంగిక అభినయ, ఆలంబన అండ్ చావు నృత్య. దీస్ ఆర్ ద 4 ఆప్షన్స్. ఇందులో ఏంటంటే తమిళనాడులో మొదట ప్రారంభమై తర్వాత దక్షిణ భారతదేశానికి వ్యాప్తి చెందినటువంటి ఈ డాన్సింగ్ గర్ల్స్ దేవదాసీస్కి రిలేటెడ్ అయినటువంటి నృత్యాలు మనం చూడాలి. ఈ కురవాంజీస్ అనేటటువంటి డ్యాన్స్ ఫామ్ ఏంటంటే ఈ దేవాలయాల్లో, సౌత్ ఇండియా దేవాలయాల్లో ప్రధానంగా తమిళనాడు అదేవిధంగా ఆంధ్రాలో కూడా కొంత ఈ పల్లవులు, చాళుక్యులు, ఆంధ్ర తెలంగాణలో పల్లవులు, చాళుక్యులు వీళ్ళ కాలంలో వేంగి చాళుక్యులు కానీ విష్ణుగుండులు కానీ ఇక్కడ వీళ్ళ కాలంలో ఈ తమిళనాడు సాంప్రదాయానికి పొందినటువంటి ఈ డ్యాన్స్ ఫామ్ ఉండేది. దీన్ని కురవాంజీస్ అనేవాడు. కురవాంజీస్ అంటే ఏంటంటే పర్టికులర్ డ్యాన్స్ ఫామ్ వేర్ ద డాన్సర్ హియర్ ద దేవదాసి imagines herself to be in love with the god or the leading people in the town. That is the whole concept of Devadasis. Devadasis are technically supposed to be in the service of God, but they are sexually exploited by the leading men of the villages. So the answer could be Kuravanjis. There is always a disclaimer. When a paper is asked to be set by a particular expert, he would also provide his own set of keys. So there could be some variations in some questions, but everything cannot be a variation. The correct answer for this could be the Kuravanjis. Okay, going by the tag word of Devadasis here. That is how we need to see. The second one is, this is about Golden Temple. Most of the things about Golden Temple. Now let us see a well of 84 steps built by Guru Amardas in Goindal village. This is true. A statement is correct. B is wrong. Whereas, the Golden Temple was actually constructed by Guru Ramdas in the time of Akbar. Then that is wrong. C is correct. D is correct. That is Harmandir Sahib, known as Akal Takht, was built by Guru Hargobind. That is correct. Okay. So then Guru Gobind Singh formed Khalsa. That is also correct. So here A, C and D, the paper I have, the answer would be A. The first one is correct, C is correct, D is correct. So this is the thing. Then the next important aspect was the diamond of India. This jewel of Maharashtra, this prince of the workers, it is by Balagandar Tilak. We refer to him to praise Gopal Krishna Gokhale. So the answer is 1, Balagandar Tilak. Next here, Bhasha, not Rajnikant Bhasha, Bhasa, he wrote Swapna Vasavadatta, but here it is given as Daridra Charudatta, which is not correct. So that is an incorrect thing. Then that is Daskumara Charita, that Then Subandhu Vasavadatta is correct. Bharati Kiratarjuneyam, so that is not given here. So these are the wrong things here. A is wrong and D is wrong. So this is the answer. Then the following facts about temples that are built by Somnath temple, Solanki is correct. Kandariya Mahadeva temple, Chauhans is wrong. Right? It is by Chanders of Bundelkhand. Aihole temple, of course, Aihole Pattanakal, Badami Chalukya, that is correct. Kodak again is not by Chanders. So that is wrong. So here is not correctly matched. So this is how you have to see. That is how you need to put that answer. Then consider the following statements about Warangal Fort and its inner constructions. Here the answer is 4, that is A and B only. Okay. The next important thing is 7, Ajivika philosophy. This is Niyati. Niyati means fate in Ajivika philosophy, which was set up by Makkali Goshen. So that is the answer. Then the next one is, of course, question number here. It's about the painters. You may be having a different set of answer sheet, the question paper, but here let me see the question. That is, painters Mir Sayyid Ali and Abdul Samad were brought in by Humayun to India. So that is correct. Dasawat Akbar is correct. Mansoor Jahangir and Mir Hashim Shah Jahan. So the answer for this is actually all are correct. A1, B2, C3, D4. Okay. The next important point is, according to Abul Fajr, Akbar started 1000 karkhanas for producing woolen cloths. Akbar liked woolen cloths very much, and this was in Lahore. Lahore was the place where he set up, and this is mentioned in Aini Akbari of Abul Fajr. So that is Lahore. Then the statements about Arya Samaj and others. Arya Samaj was set up in 1875 by Swami Dayanand Saraswati. That is correct. Then Vivekananda condemned rituals and superstitions, of course. Then the Theosophists advocated the revival and strengthening of Hinduism. This is not exactly correct. Theosophical is not a revivalist movement. It is slightly based on occult and other things. So here we don't know what exactly examiner was looking and picking up the answer. In a way, Theosophical society believes in the ancient Indian knowledge and philosophy. So, but we can't interpret it as revival of Hinduism. However, it is definitely believes in Hinduism. So it is a branch of Hinduism philosophy and others, taken from Atharva Veda and all that. So we can qualify this depending on the examiner's perspective. Then the last point here about Akali movement is also little tricky. Akali movement was started to purify Sikh Gurudwaras in Punjab. Purify is actually a different term. The main purpose of Akali movement is to release the Gurudwaras from the clutches of the bad management. అంటే నిర్వహణ పద్ధతిలో సంస్కరణ తేవాలి గురుద్వారా మేనేజ్మెంట్ లో అనేది ఈ అకాలి మూవ్మెంట్ యొక్క లక్ష్యం. సో హియర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ లిటిల్ ట్రికీ how they interpret the advocacy of Theosophical movement and Akali movement, it decides the answer. However, as far as I am concerned, the A, B and D, okay, that is answer number 1 could be seen as a correct one. So we have to wait for what the examiner actually talks about this. Then the next question is, Artemis got erected 2 marble statues of lions and bells hanged to their necks. This is by Ibn Battuta. Ibn Battuta came in Muhammad bin Tughlaq's time. Rahla, he wrote the book Rahla. In that he was talking about the history of Delhi Sultanate. There he spoke about Artemis. See, you might get tempted to talk about Isami and Mihraj Firas. These two also wrote about Artemis or Iltutmish. But the exact statement of this about the lions and the bells comes from Ibn Battuta. So the answer is Ibn Battuta for it. Then Ya Takta, this is Persian, you know, it's about war and the kind of, it's about jihad, the bravery and victory in war. They see death in war also as a whole thing, you know. So, throne or coffin, that means you fight bravely, that is the purpose. So this is actually Persian, this is the Persian proverb, friends. Then of course we move on to other questions here, which gave in a different segment in my paper, the paper I have with me. Now see, this is the churches. Saint Mary's Church in Secunderabad, that is correct. And Saint George Church is in Abbots in Hyderabad. The rendu correct, and C and D are correct. Then Qutub Shahi period, the Pulan Kawa, these are related to cap and the long coat. Okay? Excuse me. Cap and long coat. Then friends, what was introduced by the Zoroastrian Iranis? Sorry. What was introduced by the Zoroastrian Irani immigrants to Hyderabad during the early 19th century? Friends, there is a different point here. Zoroastrian Iranis means actually Parsis. But we also have a lot of other Iranis who came to Iranians who came to Hyderabad and settled Irani canteen and all that. So answer could be Chai here technically, because Zoroastrian Iranis did not immigrate to Hyderabad in the 19th century. They went to Gujarat and western parts of the country. So you can keep the answer as 3 Chai here. Then Kaktiya period, 3 Acharyas, Pandita Traya, Sripata Pandita, Mallikarjuna Pandita and Manchana, Shivalanka Manchana Pandita. These are the 3 people who are known as Pandita Traya that you can note. So answer is 1 in this question paper. Then Panjatan Park it is related to Shia faith of Islam. 5 pure persons, that is Muhammad, Ali, Fatima, Hassan and Hussein. So this is the answer. The answer will be the 2 for this. Then Sivayogasara gives details about family history of Kaktiya subordinates, Induluri Nayakas, Induluri chiefs, answer is 4. Then in the question, this question is also interesting. That is actually the usual way of representing people in general during the Kaktiya period by mentioning them as Ashtadasa Praja, that is actually correct. Sorry, that is incorrect. Ashtadasa Praja was not used to them. Then the next one is people of this period did not lead a corporate life. It was predominantly an agrarian thing. Of course, we have reference to trade and commerce in the inscriptions like Botapalli and all that, but we can't say that they led a corporate life. Okay, Samaya correct, C is correct, and Asamkhya Tulu is also correct. So obviously 79 answer will be A and B. Next one, 80. This of course is not history, stop there. There is also one more thing, world history question, surprisingly, that was given there. The Second World War, here the German-Soviet non-aggression pact was in 1939. That is, then Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor is 41. Then we have the Battle of Stalingrad, 1942. Normandy campaign in Western France, that is a very key thing. That is 1944. The American atomic bombing of Hiroshima, 1945. So answer will be B, D, E, A, C. Okay. So friends, these are the answers which you can see how we have done. As I said, there could be 1 or 2 variations depending on the interpretation of some points. Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost 20 questions came from history, out of 100. One good thing is that they also given Indian history mix. So the paper is of good standard. The history questions are almost like UPSC, especially picking up from the quotations and who said that on this the UPSC style. I hope we have done better, and the remaining things we will discuss in due course. All the best.